The other day I put out a FIFA 17 experiment video with a very attacking lineup, and this comment caught my eye. Is it possible to win the title with one at the back? Eric Bailly is the man that's currently doing the job. He is an absolute rock. We've got attacking midfielders in the form of Pogba and Mata, Young's playing as a left mid, Valencia as a right mid, Martial as a left winger, Mkhitaryan as the right winger, then we've got Rashford as a left striker, Ibra through the middle, and Rooney currently playing as a right striker. Is it possible to win the league playing this way? Let's find out. Also, if you want to see more FIFA 17 experiment videos, make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if you do go on to enjoy this video, leave it a like as well. And if we're going to play with that many attacking players, it'll definitely be beneficial to bring back the main man, Cristiano Ronaldo. And although I do love Eric Bailly and he's a fantastic player to play with in FIFA 17, if we're just going to have one player at the back, I reckon we could do with Sergio Ramos. Having an 89 rated centre back would definitely be helpful. So let's make a bid for him, 40 million plus Phil Jones. Let's see what they say. Real Madrid are not interested in Phil Jones, unfortunately, so let's try Chris Smalling instead. He started out his career at Maidstone United, my local team, so I feel a bit bad really trading him across, but he's not been amazing for Manchester United this season. Bit of a dodgy season, and if we can bring in Sergio Ramos, then we don't really need him. So yeah, 40 million plus Smalling. Let's see if we can make it happen. And I'd also quite like to bring in Mbappe. He has been absolutely sensational for Monaco this season. I believe he's scored about 24 goals or something so far this season. He's been brilliant in France, played well in the Champions League as well, and he would be a fantastic addition to the squad. And I've had to spend out 116 million on Ronaldo. It's more than I would have liked, but I really do want to bring CR7 back to Manchester, so welcome back Ronaldo. And we've agreed a deal with Sergio Ramos as well. But at the moment, we can't afford him unfortunately. Time to test out the one at the back formation against Leicester in a Community Shield now then. Bailly is at the back. We've still not been able to bring in Sergio Ramos, which is a bit disappointing, but there you go. We just don't have the money for him unfortunately. And with 9 players playing up top, we've taken a 1-0 lead. Valencia is the goal scorer, usually plays as a right back, and now we've got a second goal as well. It's been brought back to 2-1. Come on lads, hold on, hold firm. 3-1 victory. With 9 players up top, we have picked up an absolutely fantastic victory. This could well work out, you know. Juan Mata was injured in the last game and he's still not match fit. So Herrera's been brought into the starting 11. We're taking on Bournemouth in the first Premier League game of the season. Can we pick up another victory with 9 up top, 1 at the back? Interesting formation, and we've already taken a 1-0 lead. It only took us 2 minutes. Oh, they brought it back to 1-1, and we pick up a 2-1 victory. This is going pretty well so far. 1 game into the season, and Sunderland have already slipped into the relegation zone. Can't really see Hull winning it though. David De Gea wants to leave. Seriously mate, I do not want to sell you. Please don't go. It's alright, we've got around it by putting him up for loan instead. So it's cost us $500,000 to do that, but at least it's better than losing him. Fellaini's been sold for $7 million, so let's try and renegotiate a deal for Sergio Ramos. They said that they don't want Luke Shaw, but I want to get him off the wage budget, so let's keep him in there. 55 million plus Luke Shaw. Juan Mata is back to full fitness, so he's starting against Southampton. Will they play Fellaini though? That's the big question. If they do, we can beat them. Is he in the starting 11? Come on, let's see it. He is. We're going to win this one easily. 4-1. Told you. And the offer has been accepted, so hopefully we can get this deal done. It says that he wants 275 grand a week, but I'm not too sure we can afford that. Let's just offer him what he's on at the moment and keep our fingers crossed that he accepts it. And he does, so welcome to Manchester United. I'm not too sure we even needed Sergio Ramos. We were winning games anyway, but it won't do us any harm to have him in the squad. Let's get into this game against Hull. It's away from home and they've picked up 4 points in their first 2 games, so they've had a solid start to the season. This is where their run ends though. And it does. 3-0 victory once again. We are playing some absolutely fantastic football. Who knew that you could win so many games with 1 at the back? And I've just realised that CR7 was now CR13. That's not quite right, so I've changed it. So we've had 2 of the top deals in this transfer window. The other one was Mesut Ozil to Barcelona. He probably will leave Arsenal in the summer. Where do you reckon he's going to go though? Spurs want Daley Blind. If they can give me 15 million, they can have him. And Spurs will be taking Daley Blind. I do like you, mate, but when we're only playing one at the back, you don't really have a place. I'm sorry. So, deadline day's done and dusted with, and so far we've only conceded 2 goals in 3 matches with 1 at the back. Will this formation win us the Manchester derby though? This one could be a tough one. Manchester City are a fantastic team. As much as it pains me to say that, they are a good team. So, yeah, hopefully we can smash them with only 1 defender. We don't smash them, but it's a 2-1 victory. I'll take it. And I'll also happily take that 2-1 victory over Watford as well. So far, we are smashing it. Will the 1 at the back tactic work out in the Europa League though? Let's keep our fingers crossed and we pick up a 4-0 victory. And it might be a bit early to be thinking about this, but can we win every single competition that we enter? We're up against Chelsea in the League Cup and we win 2-1. With Juan Mata scoring both of the goals against his former club. This run of form with 1 at the back is just getting a bit ridiculous now. We've picked up yet another victory. The streak is over, lads. We've only drawn that one. Still not a bad result though, is it? Interesting looking table so far with West Brom 2nd and Burnley 3rd. The main thing though is that we're 4 points clear at the top. And once again we've gone 1-0 up after just 3 minutes. Juan Mata scored and we pick up a 4-1 victory. 1 at the back is just too OP. When we do finally get beaten though, it's going to be a horrible feeling. And I've got a sneaking suspicion that it's going to be at Anfield. That will be an absolute heartbreaker if we go on to lose this one. Our first defeat of the season at Anfield, please don't let it happen, FIFA 17. It's okay, we've drawn it 1-1. I'm quite happy with that. Come on boys, let's get another victory. We're up against Celta Vigo, the exact same team in fact that we're going to be playing in the Europa League semi-finals in reality. And we win this one 4-0. Let's hope it's that easy in real life as well. And we've now drawn at Stamford Bridge. We just don't seem to lose any of our games. I think Jose Mourinho's got it all wrong. He plays everyone at the back, when really, he should play barely anyone at the back. Mourinho, if you're watching this video, this is what you should be doing. I wonder if any footballers or managers genuinely do watch my videos. That would be pretty awesome if they do. And we've picked up another victory. This time it's 3-0 over Burton Albion. And it's yet another victory in the bag. Will this be our first defeat of the season though? Taking on Aruca. Come on Ramos, hold firm at the back. We don't need any other defenders. We've got Sergio Ramos. What more could you possibly need in life? And it's a 2-1 victory this time. We keep the record going. This is such a fantastic run. I did not see this coming. I thought we might do alright with this tactic, but we haven't lost yet. How do you get all the way to November with 1 at the back without losing a single game? And now we're travelling away to Swansea. Let's pick up yet another victory. A 0-0 draw will do. I'd rather win games, but at least we keep the run going. West Brom are catching up with us though. We need to stop drawing so many games. In fact, we've only drawn 3. West Brom are just doing absolutely brilliant. Time to take on Arsenal now though. Let's get back to winning ways, lads. We can't let West Brom of all teams catch us. Admittedly, in the second half of the season though, they're probably going to slip away, so yeah, I guess we can just be thankful that it's not a better team on our backs, but we pick up another victory, and this time Pogba scored and then got sent off. At least we didn't lose. This next game could be a difficult one though. We're taking on West Ham in the League Cup quarter-finals. We are the home team though, so hopefully we should be able to pick up another victory. Come on lads, I believe in you. You can carry us. Sergio Ramos as our 1 defender. Oh, we've lost on penalties. We've finally lost the game and it's to West Ham. And just to make me even more depressed, we've been overtaken by West Brom. At least we're back to winning ways in that one though. It's a 1-0 victory over Everton. Right lads, let's keep things going with one final victory in the Europa League. We don't want to be overtaken by Celta Vigo. Let's get this job done and let's make sure we pick up yet another victory. Ramos is once again the only player at the back. It's going to be the case all season. I'm not going to play any more than 1 defender at any point whatsoever. And this time we pick up a 3-0 victory. And we still can't beat West Ham. And we can't beat Crystal Palace either. This next one needs to be a victory though, lads. We're taking on our title rivals West Brom. Let's go there and let's beat them at the Hawthorns. I believe in you, Manchester United. Serve us well once again, Sergio Ramos. We've lost. West Brom have just beaten us. At least we've beaten Spurs though, and we picked up a 4-0 victory in that one. I will definitely take it. And that returns us to our rightful place at the top of the table. Screw you, West Brom, and that result will do us nicely as well. And this next game brings us to the midway point of the season. I've just checked Martial and he's broken his tailbone. He's out for another 3 months yet, which is really disappointing. He's a fantastic player. I've been training him up quite a bit, and yet now we're without him. We're doing alright, but yeah, I'd quite like him back in the team, because that'll definitely help us out in the second half of the season. Let's just think about beating Middlesbrough at the moment though, and we pick up a 2-0 victory. So at the midway point of the season, playing 1 at the back, we've conceded 11 goals, we've got 44 points, and we're 6 points clear at the top. This tactic is not too bad at all. Enner Valencia and Sane are the joint top goal scorers at the moment. Mata's got the most assists, and De Gea has kept the most clean sheets. And as Martial is still out for a while yet, let's bring in Mbappe, or at least try to anyway. They beat us in a penalty shootout in the League Cup, they drew with us at home, and away from home, they've beaten us 2-1. We still can't beat West Ham. Who cares about West Ham though? We're bringing in Mbappe. 12 million plus Chris Smalling, welcome to Manchester. So Mbappe goes straight into the starting 11, and now we're taking on Spurs in the FA Cup. 4-2 this time, no goal from Mbappe on his debut, but Pogba did get a hat-trick. So the French players are doing us proud. In fact, everyone's doing us proud. We're 5 points clear at the top of the table. Right then lads, a big game awaits us next. We're at home to Liverpool, and I expect you to smash them in this one. Show them who's boss, we don't want them catching us. Let's absolutely spank them, and confirm our place at the top of the table. 2-1, I'll take it, not exactly a spanking, but it is a victory. Sergio Ramos is suspended for this next game against Stoke. It's alright though, I reckon we're going to win this one comfortably, even without our star defender. I mean, it's not exactly as comfortable as I would have liked, but it's still a victory. We've not lost for a while, so what are the chances that we lose this one against Bradford City? It'd be just our luck to go out of the cup competition to a lower league opposition like this, and we only win 1-0. At least we've beaten Hull comfortably, with Pogba grabbing another hat-trick. And now we picked up yet another victory, this time over Leicester, and another one, this time 5-0 over Watford. And a 2-2 draw with Spartak Moscow isn't the worst. We've still got the home leg to come, and I reckon we can win it. And a 4-0 win over Aston Villa's pretty solid as well. We're taking on Spartak Moscow in the second leg in the Europa League, and we win it 2-0, so it's a 4-2 victory on aggregate. Southampton were 17th going into this one, and we've lost it. We can't be bottling it at this stage of the season and dropping points like this though, boys. Oh, you absolute bunch of bottle jobs. Come on lads, you've got to get back to winning ways in this one. Let's beat Shakhtar, pick up a victory at last. I believe in you, and we do just about scrape a 2-1 victory. Well done Rashford. Can we follow that up with a victory over Norwich in the FA Cup quarter-final? That would be absolutely brilliant if we can win this one. Come on lads, it was a good win over Shakhtar in that last game, and we win this one 1-0. We might have won the first game, but we need to really concentrate in this one. We've only got a 1-goal lead, and we need to push for another victory. We can't be losing this one. It's okay, we pick up another 2-1 victory. Well, that's not looking so good, is it? Chelsea have caught up with us. We do have a game in hand, but yeah, it's getting pretty tight at the top. And West Brom are still in third position. Fair play to them, I thought they'd slip away, but nope, they keep on chasing, and they might even qualify for the Champions League. And when things are this tight at the top of the table, you really don't want to be travelling away to Manchester City, but that's what we've got to do. And hopefully we can pick up at least a point from this one. We get a win, we beat them 2-1, that is absolutely fantastic. Maybe we're not bottling it after all. And given how well West Brom have played this season, this 4-0 victory is absolutely massive. And that's not a bad victory either. And Sergio Ramos scored a goal. He's meant to be the one player at the back, but even he's galloping forwards. Apparently we've just got no defenders whatsoever, and it doesn't matter. We're still smashing it at the top of the Premier League. Ronaldo's bagged himself another couple of goals, and we've drawn 2-2 with Sunderland. And we've now beaten Villarreal 2-0. With Ronaldo once again bagging himself a couple of goals. This is the big one now though lads. We're taking on Chelsea. We do not let this slip. We're not Liverpool, we're Manchester United, and we are going to beat Chelsea and go on to secure that Premier League title. Or not, we drew it 1-1. But still, we won't let it slip. We will still win the title. And we might win the Europa League at this rate as well as the Premier League. It's a 4-0 victory on aggregate over Villarreal. And I forgot that we're still in the FA Cup as well. We're taking on Arsenal in the semi-final and we pick up a 2-1 victory. Unfortunately though, De Gea is injured. I hope it's not a bad one. And it is a bad one. He's out for the rest of the season with a broken elbow. We do have Romero, so it's not the end of the world, but I do wish that we had De Gea for the run-in. He is such a fantastic goalkeeper, and it could be the difference between the treble and just a single trophy. Hopefully it won't be though. Hopefully we can still win absolutely everything. And if he gets back in 6 weeks, he might even come back for the finals. I'm not too sure on that one, but yeah, there is still hope that we could have him back for the Europa League final and the FA Cup final. If we make it to the Europa League final, of course, it's not guaranteed, but I believe in us. We're travelling away to Turf Moor to take on Burnley, and we really do need to win this one. And we pick up a 2-0 victory. And we've also absolutely smashed it against Swansea. And I wasn't expecting to come up against PSG in the Europa League semi-final. We've picked up a 1-1 draw there though, and that is a solid result. Going into the next leg, we are the favourites and we could still win the treble, which would just be ridiculous considering that we've been playing with one at the back all season. We can't guarantee anything just yet though. We've just lost 2-1 to Arsenal. It's going to be very close. And I honestly thought that we would go into the Europa League final, but we've been knocked out by PSG at the semi-final stage. After drawing the first leg, we were in a good position. Unfortunately though, they've beaten us 2-0 in the second leg. So they win 3-1 on aggregate. Don't let your heads drop, lads. We've got to travel to White Hart Lane now. And we're level at the top with Chelsea at this point. With 2 games left to play. It's going to be so close. Please don't break our hearts. We picked up a 2-1 victory. Ramos got sent off. He'll miss the last game. Doesn't matter though. We've got Eric Bailly and he's fantastic as well. So, all we need from this final game of the season is a draw, and then we will be Premier League champions once again. This is so close now. I can feel it. We're going to win the title with one at the back all season. This would be a ridiculous achievement if we can do it. And there you go. We've won the game 2-1. Rooney got sent off. Doesn't matter though. We've picked up yet another victory. And we have won the Premier League title with just one defender, one goalkeeper and 9 players up top. What an achievement. And we could even do the double. All we have to do is beat West Ham. We've not beaten them all season, but what a time this would be to bring out a win. Come on Manchester United, I believe in you. You've not beaten West Ham yet, but this is the game where we turn it around. This is the one and only game this season where we beat West Ham. And there you go, it's a 2-1 victory. The team with one at the back has secured the double. I don't know how that's possible, but there you go. FIFA 17 is a very odd game. So, playing with just one defender all season, we've achieved our aim and we've claimed that Premier League title. West Brom finished in the top 4, Arsenal didn't, they came 5th, Manchester City came 6th, which is not great for them. The teams going down are Watford, Hull and Bournemouth, and Leicester City just about scraped their way to survival. So, yeah, there you have it. If you play with one at the back in FIFA 17 career mode, you can win the title. In fact, you can win the double. Hazard and Enner Valencia were the top goal scorers. Pogba wasn't too far behind though. Coutinho got the most assists, and De Gea kept the most clean sheets. He may have missed the end of the season, but he still got the job done. So not only did we win the league, but we also won the Community Shield and the FA Cup as well. Not a bad achievement at all. The League Cup was won by West Ham. I'm pretty happy to see that given that they knocked us out. Juventus won the Champions League, and just like West Ham in the League Cup, I am very happy to see that PSG secured that Europa League trophy. So thanks for watching, drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you again next time.